break it down real, never play and pretend. Take heed to the message, lessons through the lens. Came from the store, she built from the stars. Turned on them L's and twist them R's. Ain't here to preach, just here to relate. She done fell in the traps, now she shifting the fate. Every slip was set up for her next rise. Not your poor truth with a joke on the side. No filth, no fluff, just soul in the mix. Every story got a gem, every laugh got a fix. She went wet from heartbreak to hustle, from crying in the dark to finding the muscle. So if you watch it, better open your ears, cause the realest lessons come wrapped in them tears. Take heed to the message, you gon' feel inspired. Real talk, no skirt, just the truth and lies. Been through the fire, now she see that flame. Life through the pain, but she still got game. Everyday life with a twist and a grin. Tears through the jumps for the hill again. She break it down real, never play and pretend. Take heed to the message, lessons through the lens.
We're not gonna be up here too long. How y'all doing?
She said how it is, no shook, no mess.
What's going on, family?
With love, but it's all gonna last. It's like
Thanks,
with a
team. I appreciate it,
your voice in your ear when the world in your face.
Shout out to 1,000 watts radio, baby. Where the content is always fire. You hear me?
Been through the mess, that you blessed in the crowd. The truth in the chest, and the head still proud.
Shout out to Corey Joe, 1,000 watts radio. Y'all make sure you get in here and like and subscribe to that brother channel. And while you in there, tell them, take heed, sit, my baby. Now, I'm going to share something with y'all. I didn't know if I was going to come up here and do this live tonight because there's so much foolishness going on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know if I was going to come and do this particular live. But I was like, no, I have to give my followers a different story. We can't just continue to stay on Dr. Scammer. We can't continue to stay on Dr. Scammer. And I got a lot of brothers in my chat that's like, you know what, sis? You know what, sis? You don't advocate for black men. And I'm going to share something with you. When it comes to Pookie and Rere, Take Heed will never advocate for Pookie and Rere. I just want to let you know. Okay? I don't care if you rich or poor, Take Heed will never advocate for Pookie and Rere. Now, a black man with a king mindset, take heed to put them gloves on, baby. I'll put them gloves on. But Pookie and Rere, Pookisha and Rakeisha, nah, I can't get out here. But when we talking about a woman that has a queen mindset, okay, she's a lioness, yeah, take heed to get out there. I'll get out there. But if you doing Pookisha, Rakeisha, you doing Pookie and Rere, this is the uncomfortable truth. I wish we could put y'all all on an island and nuke that bitch. Yeah, I said it. Let me say it one more time. I wish we can put Pookie and Rere and Pookisha and Rakeisha on an island and nuke that bitch. Yeah. Now, good evening, everybody. Thank you for tuning into my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwa. It just means queen. Okay? That's my given name from my husband. All right? Let's get into the foolery today. Okay? Allegedly, a woman was taking advice from Shera 7. Allegedly. All right, let's make sure we say allegedly, because Take Heed ain't got no money. Let's make sure we say allegedly, okay? Allegedly, a modern woman was taking advice from Shera 7 and she lost her life. Said the woman was taking advice from Shera 7 and lost her life. Now, if y'all don't know who this is the woman that says, sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay? If you don't know who that is. Now, we can't take anything away from her accomplishments because check this out. The woman has her own book collection. Okay? She has put books out like other content creators have done as well. But she had put books out to teach women how to finesse men. Okay. And the books are flying off the shelf if you go over to Amazon. Okay. Those books are flying off the shelf. Women are buying those books. Okay. And so because women don't want to do the work inside, we rather get in here and, pull a lot of, how we say in the modern day, y'all call it witchcraft, right? But it was hoodoo back in the day. But y'all have come to the point where you can't just let a man love you naturally. You understand? How my mic sound? How my mic sound, y'all? Does my mic sound nice? Press 1. Does my mic sound nice? Press 2. Let me know. Let me know. How's the mic sounding? Is it doing some sizzling? You know what I'm saying? How is the audio? Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat. And so we have been fooled. We have been fooled into thinking from the older women that a man is supposed to supply everything that you need. You understand? We have been told that a man supplies everything that you need. It's crazy that he's supposed to supply everything that you need. Okay? Man, it's wild out here. It is wild out here, baby. Now, let's get to the allegation. Well, no, let's wait first. I want y'all to hear a couple of clips of Shera 7, okay? I want y'all to hear Sister Girl break this down, and I want y'all to hear a testimony from a woman who loves her, okay? Now, this is no hate at Shera 7. This is no hate. This is no hate at all. This is just my younger women. Be careful where you get your information from. That's all. That's what this is right here. Okay? This is the first runner-up. Here we go. Here we go. Here's the first video.
Because they don't find anybody that's going to worship them or not. You know what I'm saying? They be trying too hard. They need to go ahead and just go find them an ugly man and be like, you better not mess this up. You the one that's gonna look dumb. So they be trying to find a man that look too good, and it don't be working for them. You gotta go find somebody, and when you look at them cross-eyed, they be looking good. You look at them regular, they look bad, but when you cross your eyes, that's when they look good. It's kind of like, you know, how when people be looking at them Leonardo da Vinci paintings, trying to figure out, you know, the hidden secret code up in there, and they got to put a mirror up to it, or like look at it cross-eyed, they find some like secret messages in it. Okay, so when you get your ugly man, you got to be like, and you're going to see what he really look like, okay? 11.
So she's advising her followers to get you an ugly man. And she said, if you want to see how good he really looks, cross your eyes, okay? Cross your eyes, look cross-eyed at him, and you'll see how good he looks. Get you an ugly man, okay? To let him know that this, you know what? If you get out here and do any stupid shit, you know, you're going to mess this up. She's talking to the pretty girls. Get out there and get you an ugly man and do whatever you're going to do to him. You know, but I'm going to share something with you. Let me share something with you. If he knows his worth, you're going to have a problem. Y'all quick to call men ugly real quick. Y'all don't have no problem with calling them ugly. But if he knows his worth, you're going to have a problem. Next video. Here we go. Here's the next one. This is sound advice, y'all. This is sound advice, okay? Here's the next one. Here we go.
Bring nothing to the table. Question. Why do men make me feel inadequate and incompetent when I don't have a job? And what can I say to them? Well, here's my answer. Tell them you don't need a job. You need a man that makes enough money for the both of you. How about that? then they feel incompetent and inadequate all of a sudden.
So that is her advice to women who are not working. She said, when a man asks you what you bring to the table. So that is her advice to women who are not working, to tell him that's your job to do all those things. Mind you, y'all just be meeting these men. Y'all like right out the gate, just be meeting these men. You know what I'm saying? And you already telling him what you need paid and this and that. And I'm going to share something with you. Any man who sign up for some foolery like that, baby, oh my God. This is called a special kind of stupid. Do you hear me? Any man who sign up for some nonsense like that, that's a special kind of stupid. You understand? Let's get to the next video. Here we go. Here's the next one. Here we go.
Broke men always think you want their money. What money? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Broke men always think you want their money. What money? Sprinkle, sprinkle.
All right now. Wait a minute. We not done. We not done. Okay. Now, here's a testimony. A young woman wanted to give a testimony. You know how you go to church? And pastor say, anybody got a testimony? Okay? And then you see women jump up. Okay? Because they ready to tell you how good God is. Okay? And this is a testimony, baby, right here.
So much for your readings. I have so much more confidence. I'm attracting more clients to my business. I know what to look out for in my relationships. Like, the information is,
that's her baby crying in the background.
So valuable, and I do want to say thank you. And I am going to support you from here on out. And anybody that has doubts, just shake it off, because she's the real deal. Bye, Kylie. Say bye.
She said anybody who have doubts about Share 7, that, listen, shake it off. She's the real deal. Now, I came across Share 7 video, I think about 2 years ago, but I'm not sure. And I remember she was giving some advice to somebody, and she was telling them to use a love potion on this person, on her boyfriend. She was telling this woman to use a love potion on her boyfriend. Through the Fire podcast, how are you? Long time no see. For the $2 super chat, he says, sprinkle, sprinkle. I am a living testimony, baby. Oh my goodness. This is what it is. This is what it has come down to. And she got this young woman on her page. A living testimony, baby. So thank you, Through the Fire podcast, for being the first donation of the night. I greatly appreciate that, sir. So I came across the video, and she was encouraging the woman to use a love potion on this man. And I'm going to share something with you. A lot of y'all who don't understand hoodoo, okay? A lot of y'all who don't understand it, it will consume you. A lot of y'all who don't understand something like this, the spiritual realm is real. People think it's not, but it's real. And once you start dabbling in the spiritual realm, you don't know what you can bring out of the spiritual realm that can follow you around all day long. Some of y'all young ones, because you want a man that will buy and take care of everything and pay all these bills and stuff like that, you don't know that some of y'all is signing up to be in the realm of the devil. Some of y'all don't understand that. So now you already, this is the thing, and this is something else. And I want to share something with y'all. Black men by nature, okay? I'm not talking about any other man from any different community. I'm talking about black men. By nature, black men love hard already. Do you understand? Like once they actually love you, you understand? Green beans, how are you? Renee, I see you. Soraya, how you doing, honey? By nature, black men love hard. And so now you want to put hoodoo on top of. You know what I'm saying? You want to put it on top of them already loving you. That's a problem. That's a problem. By nature, they love hard. And now you want to put something on top of that. Do you understand? And so now when you get tired, you know what I'm saying, of so much love, because now he's going to go into overdrive. So now when you get tired of so much love, you understand? When you get tired of so much love, and then you begin to start pushing this man away, okay? And then he puts in his mind, I love you enough to put you 6 feet under. You understand? You see where you're getting caught? You see how all this is playing out? Like a deer caught in headlights. You understand? How does my mic sound? My mic sound nice, press 1. If my mic sound nice, press 2. Let me know. I want to know if my mic sound okay. Because this speaker, I don't want nothing to mess up with the conversation. Let me know if that mic sound nice. Okay, Renee. Thank you, baby. So the uncomfortable truth is you have a man by nature that loves hard. And then you want to put hoodoo right on top of that. Right on top of that. And the thing is, back in the day, when our great-grandmothers and our grandmothers, you know, and great-great-grandmothers got stuff from, you know, women or men who practice hoodoo, right? Okay? They were giving instructions of how this could go left. You know what I'm saying? They were giving instructions like, okay, if this and this happened, you are responsible. They gave these women instructions on how if they did this to somebody. Okay? They gave them instructions. When these people give y'all stuff now, they don't give you instructions. They don't tell y'all that all shit, this could go left. You know what I'm saying? You could lose your life. You know what I'm saying? They don't tell y'all that. And y'all get so infatuated with the fact that you have a man who is a servant to you. But let me share something with you. And it's gonna be nasty. My brothers, hold your seat. Hold your seat. I'm not putting you under. I'm not putting you under. Hold your seat. By nature, men are servants. Yes. By nature, men are servants. Every man, no matter what color he is, by nature, he is a servant by nature. Because you want to know why? He has to make sure that mortgage is paid. He got to make sure the light, the gas, the water. He got to make sure the car is working. He got to make sure the car insurances, the health insurance. He got to make sure all these things. He got to make sure there's food in the house, clothes on the children's back, shoes on their feet. He got to make sure you got clothes on your back, shoes on your feet. Because his extension of pride is y'all. His extension of pride is taking care of y'all. So a man will always remain in servitude because that's his job. His job is to serve you and those children. This is why men love to feel needed. They love that. They love to feel needed. They love that because they know that that is their position. Men are the worker ants of the world. Okay? They already know that. They know that's what Yahweh signed them up to do. They know that. But also, my sister, you ain't getting away that easy. Also, my sister, you are supposed to remain in servitude. But there's a lot of y'all who at some point, I'm not happy no more. Okay? I'm not happy no more. Then you run out of servitude like it's done. You know what I'm saying? Long as I get out of here, I'm good. Some of y'all believe that foolishness. Okay? And so now you put this hoodoo on top of a man who already has the mindset to serve. You don't think this gonna backfire? You don't, I'm just wondering, you don't think this gonna backfire? I'm not even talking about any other race. I'm talking about in this particular point right here. I'm talking about black men. By nature, they love hard. And so you gonna go and put some hoodoo on top of that. Okay? A black man who already love hard, you gonna put some hoodoo on top of that. And for you, it makes sense. Okay? For you, it makes sense. But women who are wise, this shit don't make sense. It don't make sense. It doesn't. I'm sorry. It won't make sense to a woman who is wise, because she's going to say, but he already loves me. So why am I going to put that something demonic on top of him and cage him? This is the thing, though. I'm going to share something with you. When you practice this type of stuff, right, you don't know what you're actually bringing out of the spiritual realm. Some of y'all who don't know this, you don't know what link, as you pulling this out, trying to put something on this man, you don't know what's coming out of the spiritual realm with this link. And now you done laid this thing on top of this man. Okay? Let's understand this. You have laid a spirit on top of this man to love you. So when the spirit is done and the spirit is tired, let's talk about it. What happens when the spirit is done and the spirit is tired and it doesn't want to work the way you want it to work no more? And the spirit said, well, you know what? I do whatever I want to do. And now start messing with the brother finances. Start messing with anything that he touched, start going crazy. Now he starts seeing himself going through hell. Okay? He see himself struggling and stuff. He was doing fine before all that. Okay? But now he's going through some turmoil financially. Or he just going through stuff playing out in his mind. Okay? Now he finds out that let me go talk to somebody. Let me go talk to somebody. And especially if he doesn't have a connection with Yahweh. Okay? If he doesn't have a connection with Yahweh and he goes talk to somebody and get a spiritual reading or something like that, okay? And they tell him that you have put something on him. Do you think that's going to go left, boys and girls? What do you think? What do you think? Do you think that's going to go left? Say he don't have no spiritual connection with Yahweh. Do you think that's going to go left, boys and girls? I'm not going to wait for y'all. It's going to go left. It's going to go left. Now, this is another problem as well. Some of y'all youngins will get out here and put hoodoo on these young boys, okay? And you don't know who has been praying in his lineage. Now you got a big problem now. You have a big problem, okay? You have a big problem now. So you don't know who has been praying for the bloodline. Taki has been telling y'all this before. This is just, we're rehashing a story, okay? We're rehashing a story, okay? All right? So you don't know who has been praying in his bloodline. You don't know who has been stretched out in their closet. You don't know who has been stretched out on a wooden cabin a wooden cabin on the floor, the great-great-grandmother and grandfather. Do you know Yahweh is still answering the prayers of the dead to this day? The same great-great-grandmother and the same great-great-grandfather who stretched across late in the midnight hour that prayed for their family. You don't know. You don't know what you're dealing with. So as these two are praying for the bloodline, you don't believe they're still praying now in the afterlife. Lord, this is a problem. So now Yahweh is still answering the prayers of the dead to protect this bloodline. And now you come and drop some foolery into this bloodline. Okay? Baby, the thing will jump back on you. It'll jump back on you. And then you go around losing your mind, walking around like you crazy, booty butt naked around people, and they wondering what's wrong with you. The Bible even tells you, do not touch my anointed and do my prophet no harm. The Bible tells you, do not touch my anointed. Y'all crazy, okay? Y'all crazy. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you feel the content. Please hit the like button if you are here. Be nice. Be nice, hit the like button, okay? There's 3 dots at the top. You can also double tap the screen if you feel the content. I greatly appreciate it. Also, take time to donate to the channel. I greatly appreciate that as well. So now let's get to what happened, okay? Let's get to what happened. And a young woman is going to narrate the story. And the brother is coming in here. He is co-signing it. Well, co-signing it in a way where he's giving correction. So this is self-checkout. Shout out to self-checkout. This is a woman who is speaking about the situation, okay? She's speaking about the situation. Now we're gonna say alleged. We don't know if this is correct or not. But if it is correct, my sisters, y'all barking up the wrong tree. You understand? You barking up the wrong tree. Okay? Now let's get to it. Shout out to self-checkout. Here we go.
Woman who used to watch Shera 7.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Just by the way she started, I know it's gonna be interesting.
Was unalived by her 54-year-old sugar daddy.
That escalated quickly.
Let me tell you something. I'm reading the comments and people are saying Shera 7, her advice is dangerous. I'm not saying her advice is dangerous.
So a young lady just got sent to the pearly gates based off of that advice, and you're not saying the advice is dangerous? If it's not dangerous, then what is it? Because it can't possibly be helpful.
I'm just saying that a lot of men...
Oh shit, here we go. Why am I not surprised? Of course it has to do with men.
They think that they own you when they give you stuff. A lot of men think that when they give you money, you are their property.
I'll do you one better. People think that they own stuff when they pay for it. So no different from anything else in life. If you're paying for something on a consistent basis, and I'm not talking about a little 150 here, a little 75 there. He's paying for this woman's lifestyle. He's possibly paying her rent, car note, giving her money on the side. That action naturally evolves into ownership for anybody. It's not just men. So for example, you pay your light bill, right? If someone were to come in your house and start turning on all the lights, the first thing you would say is turn off my lights. You don't fucking own the light company, but you pay your fucking money every month. So that level of ownership naturally comes. It is no different for human beings. As people, we are possessive, especially for the things that we actually pay for. So if that man was paying for that woman's everything, of course he's gonna feel like he owns her. And I'm not saying it's right. All I'm saying is allowing someone to pay for your well-being, right? He is the make or break situation in this equation, gives him complete leverage over you.
I'm not saying all men think like that, but that is a high possibility. So when you go out there and you date these guys, keep that in mind.
So instead of advising young women not to get into this type of work because of the dangers that come with it, you're going to tell them, just keep in mind that these men are going to try and control you. And that control can possibly end with someone putting you on a t-shirt. Boy, I swear it's the blind leading the blind when it comes to some of these women, boy.
And my thing is, she had a boyfriend.
And so not only is she outside selling the box and end up getting put on a t-shirt, she was cheating in her relationship too. You can't make this shit up. And I promise you, the reason she was dealing with that older man is because her boyfriend couldn't fund the lifestyle that she wanted.
You're 54, she's 24. She's not with you because of your good looks. She's not with you because of your stamina. She's not with you because you get it up quick.
No shit, Sherlock. He knows exactly why she's with him. That's why he's paying for it to begin with. But yet you have not advised any women to not participate in this lifestyle because the shit is dangerous. And it's not because you don't know that it's dangerous. It's not because you don't know there's a higher chance of you getting fucked up in that lifestyle than actually getting what you want. Instead, you'd rather lead women down a dark path of destruction, trauma, and disappointment.
The 24-year-old boyfriend she had, that's who she loves dearly. You are just a wallet.
So now she loved her boyfriend, but she was just selling the box to a 54-year-old man. Yeah, y'all can miss me with that shit. Go on about your business, shawty. I keep the change.
A woman who used to watch Shera 7.
Oh, this gonna be good. Just by the way she started.
Shout out to self-checkout, because everything he said that, you know, he was hitting the young woman with, everything he kept, every time she said something, he was coming in there, mixing it in. Shout out to that young man, because he spoke with so much wisdom, and for him to be young as he is. Shout out to self-checkout. The uncomfortable truth is that, okay, this woman who is in her 20s messing with a 54-year-old man. And I told y'all, Shera 7, okay, from what I heard, she was telling a young woman to use a love spell on this man, okay? Now, I heard this with my own ears, that she told a young woman use the love spell on this man to lock him in. So could it be that this young lady used a love spell on this man who is 54 years old? Because one thing about men who are 54 years old, they've been in the game for a minute. So they know, you know what I'm saying? They know if they're being used. They've been in the game for a minute. They understand the assignment. Regardless of how old the woman is that he messing with, he understands the assignment. And he also knows when a woman really loves him too. Okay? So now you got this young lady who is 20-something years old messing with a 54-year-old man. She got a Pookie and Rere on the side messing with him. And so she's messing with this man who got his shit together. She's using him for everything that she needs to finance her life. And this is the thing, Shera 7 promotes this. She promotes these young women, you know what I'm saying, finessing men. And so this young woman, we got to say alleged, okay? I don't want to get sued, okay? But you got this young woman who is taking the advice from Shera 7. She used it on a 54-year-old man and then was sent to glory. You understand? So you have a lot of stuff going on. You understand? You have a lot of foolery going on. So now, this is the uncomfortable truth. Green beans, you blocking a lot of people. Go ahead, baby. I see you. Kay, how are you, honey? Yup, old school crashed out on her. That's what happened. But listen, this is the thing. Shera 7 promotes them doing love potions on men. She promotes them doing that. Now you have a man who is 54 years old, and he might have already had loved this girl, okay? So now you're going to put a love spell on top of the love that the man had already loved the girl. Do you understand? This is the problem. This is the problem right here. And I'm not talking about any other race, okay? I'm not talking about any other race when I'm talking about when you put hoodoo on somebody. I'm talking about black men in general. They already love hard. And then you want to put hoodoo on top of that. That's a problem. Muhammad, long time no see. How are you? My sister, I'm 50. She was lying to the man. Nobody wants to be played. Respect to the wise sister. Thank you, Muhammad. I know she was playing him. I know. But Shera 7 encouraged women to use hoodoo. She encouraged that. She does. Nobody wants to get played, just like Muhammad said. Nobody wants to get played. Nobody likes that. But here she got a whole boyfriend that's 26 years old that she's sleeping with, and she got the 54-year-old that she's using. So here we go, going down the rabbit hole. Shout out to Kosha. Here we go, going down the rabbit hole. Shout out to Kosha one more time. This is the foolery. This is the nonsense that we see playing out on social media. This woman lost her life because of her decisions. My condolences to the family. You know what I'm saying? But when we don't teach these children better, they don't do better. When we don't teach these children better, we don't do, you know what I'm saying? They don't do better. If you don't teach them any better, they don't do better. And that's the sad part. And that's the part that is heartbreaking. You understand? That's the part that's heartbreaking. This is how you know we haven't taught these girls anything of substance. Check out what this young woman said. She came to social media. Check this out.
You know what? If a man wants to get with me, he has to be a 100% provider. That means he pays all the bills. You gotta pay all my mother effing bills. Otherwise, you can stay about my face. For real, for real.
Why do women who look like this make these videos? It's like they are inviting ridicule. They are inviting a relentless comment section. I just don't understand it. So setting aside any commentary on her looks, you do not qualify for that, ma'am. You do not qualify for a man to pay all of your bills. Your looks do not qualify you for that. Go ahead and get you a working class man, like the vast majority of women must do. Get a working class man, 2 working class incomes in a household. That's the way to survive moving forward. 1 working class income is not enough to survive on a lifetime, so pair up with a working class man. Stop believing these delusions of possibilities for you and get what is most probable for you.
Shout out to Kamo TV. I like that brother content on IG. This is the problem, and he's being nice. She's a boogaboo. I saw the video. She looks scary. Take heed is not, I'm not talking about that, you know, take heed is the dime piece and shit like that. But this woman is a boogaboo. Okay? She's a boogaboo. And I'm going to share something with y'all. Y'all sisters who are from the Fine Club, okay? Y'all sisters from the Fine Club, okay? All right? Y'all sisters from the Fine Club, okay? Y'all have came to social media and y'all have put all these stipulations, okay? And the women who are from the average community like me, okay, have took this shit and ran with it and have lost their mind, okay? Where they get out here and they tell a man, you got to do da-da-da-da-da, XYZ to get with me. Mind you, she got like 3-4 children already. She didn't require none of that from these other men, but she require heaven and earth from this man she dating now. Kay says she does look scary, not even a 5. Oh my God. So, now check this out. I'm gonna share something with you. I have girls. We have girls, right? Okay. Now, the oldest one is in college. I never told her to get a man to take care of her. Never said that to her. Never said that to her. I said, what you need to do, make sure you focus on school, but also keep your eyes open while you at college. I said, make sure you focus on school, but also keep your eyes open at college. You understand? Get you a friendship at college. Keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open. And you know what she told me? She said, Mama, I'm looking for a man that has the mindset of my daddy. That's what I'm looking for. A man who has a king mindset like my daddy. And that touched my heart because I was like, okay, she gonna be fine. She understand the assignment. Okay? The uncomfortable truth, okay? The uncomfortable truth is that we teach these women to get out here and tell them, have a man take care of all your bills, and that's not how it goes. Even in ancient day, when we want to talk about the Bible, that's not how it went. Some of y'all getting here, I'm in my roof era. I'm in my roof era. So nobody read the part where Ruth was in the farm and stuff like that. Nobody read when Ruth went to the well and stuff like that. Nobody read that because Ruth was not just doing, she just was in just relaxing. Ruth was tending to the farm. Ruth was out there getting wheat and stuff. She was doing what she was supposed to do. You understand? Ruth was out there working. She wasn't just, you know what I'm saying? Jeff, how are you, sir? It's good to see you. She was not just laid back and waiting for Boaz to do whatever he was going to do. No, Ruth was working. Ruth was working. She wasn't just... Let me share something with you. Big Mama had a hustle. I have said this to y'all before. Big Mama had a hustle. You understand? Hello, Michelle. How are you? Big Mama had a hustle. Even though Big Daddy was doing his thing, Big Mama had a hustle. She was bringing in something. Even if it was just to add to his, she was bringing in something. Big Daddy wasn't just doing it on his own. And so we always miss that part. Y'all get in here and quote a woman from the Bible. I'm in my Ruth era. Ruth worked. Ruth worked, honey. Okay? Let's understand that. Now you have this woman who came to social media and she like, yeah, I'm not with no man if he can't do this and X, Y, Z. Sis, have you not been taking care of yourself? Have you not been taking care of yourself? Who's been taking care of you before you got with this man? Soul, I see you. Facts. Teamwork makes the dream work. I know that's right. Now 18 says she added to Boaz. Did she not, 18? Did she not? I was watching a live the other day and the brother was on a live and he said to the younger men, she has to add to you. If she doesn't add to you, you got to let her go. She has to add to you. And my sisters, I understand what he's saying. She has to add to you. My sisters, he has to add to you as well. But out of the gate, when y'all just dating in the dating stage, like you want him to buy you heaven and earth. Where do they do that at, baby? Where do they do that at? Now, listen, I want y'all, we played this sister the other day, but I want y'all to hear like the pain in this sister voice because she asking questions. She's asking questions. Here it is right here.
Of men are now leaving it up to women to ask for their phone number, pursue them, holler at them. And we're talking about men over 40, right? And it's crazy to me because literally a generation before them, those men were the hunters and, you know what I'm saying, pursuing women. And I'm confused because I don't know what the hell happened. Is it the Me Too movement that fucked this shit up? Or is it the feminist movement, which none I am a part of, okay? I didn't ask for this shit.
Oh, yes, you did.
You can hear it in her voice. Shout out to the Big Player podcast. Shout out to that brother. I ain't mean to cut him off like that, but I wanted to just get her part, okay? The uncomfortable truth is that a lot of women have signed other women up for foolery when y'all give teachings like this, okay? Now, this woman you hear right here, this is a Caucasian woman. Shout out to Big Player Podcast. One more time, here you go.
This message is just for the ladies. If you're a guy, just keep scrolling. Do not get married. Do not. If you want partnership, that's fine. If you want to be in a commitment, that is fine. If you want to have children, that's fantastic. Do not get married. It's a trap. All of it's a trap. It is byproduct of a little boy who never had to work for his mother's affection, and therefore he grows up believing that he is deserving of everything that you try to give him in order to get a little bit of that validation back that he gave you in the beginning of the courting phase or the dating phase. Yeah, it never lasts. Do not get married. If you want a diamond ring, ladies, go and buy one for yourself.
Nope. This is absolutely the rhetoric that will destroy you, destroy family, destroy community, destroy lineage, destroy legacy. Somebody hurt. Yeah, you.
He ain't lying. Somebody hurt. Only women who are broken will come to social media and give you that dumb shit advice. Oh yeah, have baby, have a relationship, have all this stuff, have a situationship. It's all right. There's no repercussions. You could get in here and have a baby all you want. Nobody cares. Get in here and have as many kids as you want. The thing is, when we get in here and have as many kids as we want, these children, they grow up with something missing when their father is not in their life. They grow up with something missing. When you out here got 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9, 10 baby daddies, and you're content with that. Do you understand? And you're content with that. Yeah, that's right, Melissa. The children suffer. They suffer. See, because you might, out of the 10 baby daddies you got, there might only be one that is a good father. And so that one will get everything that they need, and the other children will be jealous of that child. And every time they get into a whole little war battle, okay, now all the kids, because the hatred, they see all the things his father's doing for him or her father is doing for her, they're going to be jumping on that one all the time because of jealousy. You see how that play out? Because of jealousy. We rob these children when we have multiple baby fathers. Take heed is not throwing nobody under the bus. Take heed was a baby mama too. Okay? But we hurt these children when we don't set their life up properly. Do you understand? When we don't set the life up properly, we hurt these children. And so here you go, a Caucasian woman, when her race is married, they're married by 70%. Did you know the melanated community used to marry by 89%? We used to marry by 89%. But here you go, a sister from the Caucasian community telling the world that, yeah, don't marry. This is the worstest thing in the world. Let me share something with you. My sisters, we talked about this the other day, and I'm talking about all my sisters, no matter what color you are. Okay, we talked about this the other day. When you just go out and have babies all willy-nilly and you are not the queen of the castle, baby, anything that this man have in his lifetime that he have bought, anything, any type of business he has, anything that he has left will go to who? His wife. Will go to the wife. And now you've been with this man 20-something years. You listen to foolish women tell you don't get married. So you've been with this man 20-something years. Everything y'all acquired together. Okay? Now, when he go be sent to glory, you the one that can't even, you're the one that can't even say in the hospital, this is him. You can't even do that. They got to call his next of kin. So more than likely, if his mama and daddy still alive, they calling them. They calling them. You have no say-so over anything now that he's gone. And even if he puts you in a will, his last will and testament, because a lot of y'all came to social media and was like, nah, take heed. Nah, mama, if you put the person in the last will and testament, did you know that the family can put that shit in limbo? Did you know the family can put that shit in limbo? They can put it in limbo. But when you are the wife, can't nobody say nothing to you. You know that song, all you got to do is pop your collar. That song come on, dun, 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 dun. That's it. That's it. All you got to do is pop your collar. They can't say nothing to you. Even if the family don't like you or nothing, they can't do nothing with you. They can't get in there and get anything. Let the song play in your mind. Dun, 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 dun. That's it. They can't do nothing. Listen, y'all better stop being fooled by smoke and mirrors. These women get out here and tell you, yeah, have all these babies. Go do all this postpartum alone. Screw whoever you want to screw. And then, never get married. And the thing is that that's not even our purpose. We are designed to be the helpmate. Let me share something with you. Women are evil by nature. I'm not lying to you. Women are evil by nature. I'm not being nasty, but if they see you about to walk through heaven's door, okay, they'll find a way to trip you so you can go straight to hell. They'll find a way to trip you. There are a lot of women, and let me share something with you. The worstest enemy you can have in the world is another woman. The worstest enemy that you can have in the world is another woman. It is not a man. It is not a man. It's not a man. The worstest enemy you can have is another woman. I kid you not. Because women that don't like you will sit in your face. They will sit in your face, baby. They will hug you. They will kiss you. Sister girl, this and that. All this shit they will tell you. Sister girl, this and that. Oh my goodness. And give you the worstest advice in the world, honey. Baby, they will destroy you. They will destroy you. Let me share something with you. A older woman was on a bus with her niece. Okay. She was on a bus with her niece, and I want to see if I got it. Oh my goodness. I laughed so hard, I didn't know what to do. It was so funny. You know what? I thought I had it. I don't even have it. Okay. She was on a bus with her niece. They was doing, I guess it was the family reunion or whatever. They was all together, driving down or whatever, and they was, talking. And the auntie told her, one thing you better never do in life is talk about how good your man is around your girlfriends. Never talk about how good your man is around your girlfriend. Because baby, they're coming in and try to snatch him. Never talk about how good your man is around your girlfriends. Never let them know. The niece was like, I can't tell them that so they could be happy for me. The auntie said, what woman gonna be happy for you that you got a good man? What woman gonna be happy for you that you got a good man and they ain't got nobody? That's the uncomfortable truth. I know it's nasty, but it's true. You want to take somebody down, right? If you got a problem, you don't send no man. Don't send no man. You want to men have some type of, they don't just go after people just to go after them. They don't just go try to destroy somebody. Like a woman will sign up for that shit real quick. She'll say in her mind, I ain't like that bitch anyway. I ain't like that bitch anyway. I don't care what happened to her. That's what she'll say. I ain't like that bitch anyway. I never liked her. Okay? They don't mind. They don't mind. This is why when y'all be like, we got a sisterhood, you're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself. If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. Also donate to the page as well. You're lying to yourself. You talking about. Okay? You lying to yourself. We got a sisterhood. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, not the way y'all scheme on each other. Check this out. I saw a video, and I gotta say saw because I'm gonna share something with you. Social media is something else. IG is something else. You hear me? IG is something else. Somebody put a picture. Was it IG or Facebook? Probably Facebook. Somebody put a picture of, they have the petite young lady, okay? Both of these sisters were chocolate. You got a petite young lady and you got a big girl, big back girl. They both got the same type of outfit on, right? Okay. So as they got up from the chair, okay, the big back girl had to dress up like extra high on her behind, okay? So you can see her, badunkadunk. You can see her butt, okay? And the thing is that if you got a friend, your friend should have told you from the door, baby, that dress don't look good on you. Never tell you that dress don't look good on you, girl. That dress don't look good on you. Let you go out, looking like that. That dress don't, you know what I'm saying? Nobody told you that dress don't look good on you. The dress is too short, baby. Anytime you have to pull at something constantly, the dress is not for you. That's for my big girls, my big back girls, okay? Okay, mama is a big girl, okay? So I'm letting you know, anytime you got to keep pulling that dress down, that dress is not for you. Now, you have a lot of women who are broken that come to social media and they are teaching younger women nonsense, okay? Some of y'all who are broken, you come to social media teaching younger women nonsense, okay? And the content creators are no different. Okay. Women, you can tell a woman who is a content creator who is whole. Okay. And you can tell a woman that is a content creator that is broken. The ones who are broken give the worst advice. They give you the worst advice about men. The ones who are whole, those are the ones that you need to get the advice from. Because what the woman who is whole is telling you, the one that they always call Pygmesia, the one that is whole that is telling you is that she's giving you advice from the mindset of a queen. She's giving you advice from the mindset of you choosing to be with a man with a king mindset. She's not talking to you that you're going to go out there and deal with Pookie and Rere. Because a woman with a queen mindset, she's not going to subscribe that you date a Pookie and Rere. Now listen to me. Pookie and Rere can come from all walks of life. Do you hear me? It does not mean, oh, it's black people. No. Latinos have them. Caucasian people have them. Okay? Pookie and Rere exist in every culture. But also a man with a king mindset exists in every culture as well. And so you have to do the work inside. You understand? You want a man of substance, you got to be able to attract this type of man. So that means you have to do the work inside. Melissa, you play too much. I'm reading what your comments say. You play too much. That's the uncomfortable truth. We have to learn how to do better. These ones who are broken will get in here and give you some advice and walk you into some foolery. This is called you done fucked around and found out advice. Do you hear me? This is called you have fucked around and found out advice. Y'all better get out of here with that nonsense. Get out of here with that nonsense. My younger generation, this is just you. Listen, we about to replay one more time. Stop trying to deal in that hoodoo. Okay? Stop trying to deal in that hoodoo and put stuff on men. Stop that. Okay? Because when the shit backfire, it's only you that the hoodoo gonna deal with. Okay? When the shit backfire, it's only you. See, one thing about Satan, and a lot of y'all mess this up all the time. Satan don't give anything good. He don't give anything good. It might look good though. It might look good. It look enticing. You know what I'm saying? It look good. Okay? It look good, but it ain't good. Okay? It may look good. Let me say it one more time. But it ain't good. Satan will show you a world of riches and everything. Okay? And then you're stupid behind ready to go take all that. But you don't know the hell that you got to walk through. Okay? You don't know the hell that you got to walk through to get to this riches and all this stuff. Look at all the women back in the day and men too. Some of y'all who, from the rainbow community. Okay? Used to fly over to Dubai. Okay? This was a hidden secret back then. I didn't even know until I had dropped a video about 2.5 years ago about Dubai. I didn't even know. You always just heard little things here and there. But when I first saw this video, I was like, this can't be real. Now, when y'all melanated sisters, Caucasian sisters, Latino sisters be flying over to Dubai, now we know why. Now we know why. See, riches will have you in here doing foolery. Money will have you in here doing nonsense. Okay? Money will have you in here doing nonsense. Y'all go all the way across the world just to get shitted and pissed on in your mouth. And then you got 10 and 15 men lined up to screw you just for some money. How long do you stay in the shower though? How long do you stay in the shower? How long do you brush your teeth? You know what I'm saying? The shit taste stay in your mouth. How long? You know what I'm saying? This and then look now, I'm telling you, the devil make it look nice though. You know what I'm saying? He make it look nice. This is nice. You know what I'm saying? This is nice, you know. And then when you decide to sign up for it, right, you got to walk through all this type of hell and chaos to get the riches. But when Yahweh give you something, it's smooth like Sunday morning. It was meant for you. You understand? Do you understand? It was meant for you. So a lot of y'all women and men that go over there and you get shitted and pissed on and stuff, Dubai is not even the place that I would think that I would even want to go. You know what I'm saying? At first, I was talking to my husband about it. I was like, oh, yeah, I would love to go. I always heard some good things. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I don't want nobody to think anything of me, okay? And I don't want to go. I don't want to see nothing crazy, okay? I'm not, no. Y'all done lost your mind over money. Y'all have lost your mind. Y'all do the most backward stuff. The young woman who was on the podcast that was talking about it, she said every time her friend came from Dubai, she used to get bags and money and this and that. And so one time she said to her friend, I want to go with you to Dubai. It look like you have a good time, this and that, whatever. And the friend said, let me sit you down. I got to talk to you about something. She said, what you got to talk to me about? I really want to go with you to Dubai, this and that. She said, I have to tell you something. When I go to Dubai, all the gifts and money that I bring back is because I'm letting men shit and piss in my mouth, and I'm letting a couple of men screw me at the same time. I don't want you to come with me. She said, I'm telling you the truth. I don't want you to come with me. I don't think you can handle it, you know. And I'm going to share something with you. Some of y'all got to really be greedy for money to let a few men come, bang you out, shit in your mouth, and piss in your mouth. You got to really be desperate for some money to do that mess. Because I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I don't care how much money they paying you. I'd rather sit in a old raggedy house in the corner eating rice and beans, okay, in the corner alone, than me go down to Dubai and get somebody to shit and piss in my mouth, and then there's a lineup of men ready to screw me. You can tell you don't love yourself. You can tell you don't love yourself. Now, let's get to the next YouTubian. Let's get to the next YouTubian. Okay. Now, this is a young woman, and I thought this was amazing, so I clipped it. Okay. Here we go. Shout out to Kumo TV. Here we go.
To us. They told us that the only provision a black man can give is money. And we ate it up. They trained us to make finance the primary focus of our relationship with him. They taught us that if he's not giving you money, don't even let him be a father to his child. If he's not giving you money, he has no say-so. He can't tell you nothing. If he's not giving you money, he can't make the rules in the house, because who's ever making the money makes the rules. They reduced the black man's value to his wallet, and we went along with it. And now we can't even see the priceless value that he brings that has nothing to do with the paycheck. Because a real man brings more than just money. He brings direction. He brings guidance. He brings leadership. He brings protection. But if all you're looking for is cash, you'll miss all of that. Some of y'all would rather have a rich man who's useless in every other area than a man that can actually lead you and build with you. And that's why our homes are broken. They lie to.
Oh, I love that, baby. Oh my God. Go ahead. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. She done wrapped up my whole story in one kitten caboodle. You hear me? This is what I'm talking about. Okay? One more time for the crowd in the back. Here we go. Sorry for the noise y'all hear in the background. That's her video. But let's hear it one more time. Oh my goodness.
To us. They told us that the only provision a black man can give is money. And we ate it up. They trained us to make finance the primary focus of our relationship with him. They taught us that if he's not giving you money, don't even let him be a father to his child.
Oh my God.
If he's not giving you money, he has no say-so. He can't tell you nothing.
Oh my God.
If he's not giving you money, he can't make the rules in the house.
That's what she
because
said.
who's ever making the money makes the rules.
All right.
They reduced the black man's value to his wallet.
Didn't they?
And we went along with it.
We did.
And now we can't even see the priceless value that he brings that has nothing to do with the paycheck. Because a real man brings more than just money. He brings direction. He brings guidance. He brings leadership. He brings protection. But if all you're looking for is cash, you'll miss all of that. Some of y'all would rather have a rich man who's useless in every other area than a man that can actually lead you and build.
Now, I'm going to share something with you. This baby right here that's talking, this is one thing that I always get sad about when it comes to content creation, because they never link the content creator in the chat. They never link the content creator in the video. Never, okay? And so now you only have the person who clipped it. But shout out to Como TV who believe that this message added value, okay? So the young woman is right. This is how we view our melanated brothers. You're just cash to me. You are just cash to me. There's nothing else you can give me. There's nothing else that your teaching could add any value to my life. You are just cash to me. This is how we even do the children. Oh no, if you can't buy anything for your kids, you can't see them. If you don't have any money for your children, you can't see them. And this is the thing. The father can bring so much more than just money. Don't get me wrong, money helps. But the father can bring so much more than just money. The balance of this child's mindset, a balanced upbringing. You understand? For the child to see the father, be able to have a connection with the father. You understand? This is the uncomfortable truth. The young lady is right. She's right. These children need their fathers. Let me share something with you. What Takey has always said, everybody who's been following me for a while, you already know how I feel when it comes to fathers being in the home. These children need their fathers. Now, the father done went on to glory. There's nothing that you can do about that. May his soul rest in peace. But these children need their fathers. They need to have a connection with their fathers. And my sister, that relies on you. How it all starts is who you let in the cookie jar, who you let spread your legs from east to west. Do you understand? Without having him put on a condom. Do you understand? You're responsible. You are responsible. You have to know who you let play in your cookie jar. Which I suggest you wait for marriage. But I know that that's not real. You know what I'm saying? That's a fantasy world that I'm in here telling you that. That's fantasy for a lot of y'all women. Oh, I don't know what Tiki talking about, right? But the uncomfortable truth is that children, they strive better when they're living with both parents. And I'm not just saying, okay, they're living with both parents and both of the parents are doing bullshit. They doing worldly shit. The child gonna grow up messed up. But if both parents, the husband have a king mindset and the wife have a queen mindset, the child can survive. The child can survive. It's how you raise them. It's how you raise them. If you don't raise them in the right way, children just grow up and do whatever they want to do. Not saying that, all children, not saying that, okay, married people, kids are perfect. No. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. But what I'm telling you is that children have a better chance when they're raised with two parents in the home that have a king mindset and have a queen mindset. Children are raised better when it's both parents. Carol's World, how are you? They are, and listen, only why I take heed is telling you this because I've been on two sides of this aisle. And I know how hard it is to be a baby mama, and I know how hard it is to be a wife. And I'm going to share something with you. I would never trade my rings in for anything in this world. I would always want to sign up to be the wife. It is hard to raise children alone. See, our aunties and mama and grandma, they didn't tell you all that. They didn't explain that to you. Don't get me wrong. It is good when a man has a job and he's on his grind and this and that. But I'm going to share something with you. Just because right now that he's down doesn't mean he's going to stay down. Let me repeat it again. Just because a man is down for right now, that doesn't mean he's going to stay down. The uncomfortable truth, the way of our teaching is wrong. And I'm so happy that some of the young women are waking up. The young women are asking questions. Why are the men not approaching us anymore? Why are they not speaking to us anymore? Because men are nervous about being talked down to. Men are nervous about y'all dog walking them on social media. They are worried about that. They're worried about that. They're worried about y'all dog walking them all over social media. Spreading their name and their pictures and all this other foolery all over social media. So you can't blame them for not wanting to approach y'all younger women. So now you understand. Now you understand the reins are in your court. You understand? Now I want to share something with you. There's somebody in my chat that y'all can't see what they wrote, but I can see what they wrote. Okay? And I'm just going to say this to you, baby. I'm strictly dickly. I don't know if you know what I'm saying? I just want to share that with you. Now, this is the uncomfortable truth. All right? This is the uncomfortable truth. When we are trying to pass on information to the younger generation, you are not to tell them lies when you're passing this on. And if you are broken, okay? If you are broken, you understand? You should not be teaching the younger generation anything. But I know, because you know the YouTubian streets, you know, a lot of y'all content creators, you make a lot of money off lying to the younger generation. You make a lot of money on lying to the younger generation because you didn't do the work as a woman. You didn't make the right decisions in your youth. And so you pass it down to the younger generation and you believe that it's wisdom. You believe that it's wisdom. And it's not. It's not wisdom. It's your part that you played in the demise of your relationships and marriages. You forgot to add that part. You forgot to add that part. You're only telling about what happened to you with these men, but you forgot to add the part that you played in it. Anytime we come tell a story about a past relationship, is always the story gonna make us look good. The story will always make us look good as women. Okay? Because remember, anytime we're telling a story, we got to get in here and we got to get in here and tell a story. But this is the kicker. We got to get in here and tell a story. But we got to first feed the narrative that it wasn't our fault. Do you hear what I'm saying? We got to first feed the narrative that it wasn't our fault. And then once we pull you in for you to understand it wasn't our fault, then we'll turn around and say, yeah, and I cheated on him. Did you understand what I'm saying? Like, first we got to sit up there and tell a story. Well, this is why he wasn't home all the time and this and that. And, you know, he was always out on the road and this and that. I was begging him to spend time with me and this and that. And then now you got the crowd riled in. You got everybody riled in. Everybody is excited. Okay? Everybody is excited. Okay? And then what happens? What happens? Then you land the bombshell right there and you say, and that's why I cheated. And so now everybody, okay? Everybody now is excited, okay? Oh, well, you had to cheat. He's never home. You had to cheat. And you know what Tiki gonna tell you? That's a damn lie. You ain't had to cheat. You understand? Tiki gonna tell you that's a damn lie. You didn't have to cheat. You didn't have to cheat. You could have just got a hobby, kept yourself busy while he wasn't home. Melissa said there's no excuse. I know that's right. I know that's right. I know that's right. I'm just letting you know. This is the uncomfortable truth. Now, let me see. If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. Also donate to the page as well. I want y'all to hear this young woman. This is from self-checkout as well. I want y'all to hear this young woman because this broke my heart. Okay, so I want you to hear what she has to say. She been married 7 years, I believe. Here we go.
It's not worth it dealing with someone else every single day of your life. Every day.
Viewer discretion is advised for this video. I'm going to let you know now. I will be laughing because this is comical to me.
Is marriage even worth it? It's not.
What makes you say that? We're all wondering.
At some point, you're going to realize that it's always best to just be alone.
Speak for yourself. It's best for you to be alone. Don't speak for us.
Because I've been married for about 7 years.
Oh, that's wonderful. Congratulations.
And I don't even know if this is worth it.
Wait a minute. Is what worth it?
Like, and not saying that there's anything necessarily wrong. There's nothing wrong, and that's the point. Like,
Y'all are fucking fried. Your brain is rotting away. So you try to tell me there's nothing wrong in your marriage, but somehow, someway, you still found something wrong?
Now, self-checkout, even though he was laughing, he's right. 7 years in your marriage. And the logical thing is to come to social media and disgrace your husband. You know what I'm saying? That's the logical thing. 7 years you've been married, okay? And the logical thing is to come to social media. This is in your mind. Come to social media and tell everybody that don't get married. You know, she wished she would have never got married. And she said her husband is a good man. Nothing's wrong. Did anybody get that? Did anybody get that? She came to social media to tell women not to get married. And she said there's nothing wrong with her husband. She done disgraced this man. More than likely, you know, she got friends and family following her. She done disgraced this man for no reason. So now you know his phone, he probably at work. His phone is off the hook. People calling him and everything. And like, your wife is on social media. Did you do something to her? He's like, I didn't do anything. I don't know what's going on. I'm at work. They said, oh, did you see her live? I didn't see no live, this and that. The family like, yeah, she was on a live. Friends and family is talking to him. She's on a live. She's talking about you and this and that. And the thing is, he didn't do anything wrong. Where they do that at Sway? Where they do that at Sway? He didn't do anything wrong. Where they do that at Sway? You came to social media to do what? To do what, Sway? You came to social media to do what? To dog walk this man for no reason. 7 years married. 7 years married. And you came to do what, bae? What did you come to do? You said there's nothing wrong. And this be the kicker. Sometimes I laugh at stuff like this because these women come to social media. They dog walk the husband. Okay? And now the husband said, you know what? You're not happy. I don't want to keep you in this marriage no more. You know, just do what you got to do. And I'm going to still take care of my children. Just go ahead and do what you got to do. So now she goes, pack up, she leave. Okay? Then I give it a year tops. Okay? She come back to social media crying, talking about it was the worst decision she ever made by leaving her husband. She's struggling to buy food. She's struggling to take care of the kids. Mind you, he paying child support. But she's struggling to take care of everything. And now she got to work and this and that. You got too much time on your hands. If you would come to social media crying about your husband, that means you got too much time on your hands, damn it. Yes. Take heed has said it. I said it. Okay? You got too much time on your hands. If you could come to social media and dog walk your husband in front of millions of people, you got too much time on your hands. And the thing is, more than likely this video has gone viral. Anything that is, some stupid shit, it always go viral. Okay? Anything about marriage and this and that, how you can't stand your husband, it will go viral. If you get in here and you talk about how much you love your husband and how much he a good man, you'll get one view. You'll get one view. Only one person gonna watch it. Because it can't be pushed. It can't be good vibes cannot be pushed out on social media. Okay? Now, listen. Listen. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now, I want y'all to hear from a brother's point of view. He's talking about marriage. I want y'all to hear this. Check out what he said. Here we go. Here we go.
Popular opinion, fellas. Go marry that woman. Go marry that woman. Listen, man. Don't let these jealous single folks try and fool you into thinking that you missing something out here, man. There ain't shit out here, bruh.
Let me restate it because I had messed up. Now, this is a man who's been married. I think he'll tell you how many years he's been married. But he's telling you, don't get in here and listen to these people tell you don't marry. Okay? They're miserable. Don't get in here and listen to these people. Now, it's different when you done married the wrong person. That's your problem right there. This is when you need, before you even decide to accept any ring, before you even decide to give any ring, okay? Go talk to Yahweh first before you do anything. You understand? So now when Yahweh gives you the confirmation, now you know how to proceed, okay? Let's get back to it. I like what this brother said. Listen to what he said. Here we go.
Popular opinion, fellas. Go marry that woman. Go marry that woman. Listen, man. Don't let these jealous single folks try and fool you into thinking that you missing something out here, man. There ain't shit out here, bruh. Ain't shit out here but disappointments. You got a lady that's down for you, my man. Lock her down, bro. Lock her down. And obviously, there's a disclaimer on this. I'm not telling you to lock down any old scallywag. I'm not telling you to lock down some hood rat. And I'm definitely not telling you to lock down a woman that ain't worth your time. Because we ain't doing that. We know our worth. You feel me? Mm-hmm. You know your self-worth. I'm not telling you to lock down any old thing. You need discernment, bruh. But before you can go searching for a woman, before you even attempt to do that, you got to make sure we got a couple parameters in place. First thing first, you need to make sure that you got a career, bro. You need a path, need a career path. Okay? Doesn't matter if you're an entrepreneur, doesn't matter if you're a W-2 employee, you need to have a stable job. You can't take care of nobody else if you ain't taking care of yourself. That's the first thing. Secondly, you need to make sure that you got a stable residence, stable roof over your head. You need a place of peace, okay? No ifs, ands, or buts, period. Right. Lastly, you need a stable means of transportation, bro, to get to and from work. If you have 1 out of 3, you fucked. If you got 2 out of 3, you fucked. You need 3 out of 3. Ooh. That's just my humble opinion. In order for a man to compete just out here in the real world, bro, you need to have a career path. You got to have focus. You need to have a crib. You got to have a car. That's it. Or if you live in a major city, you need to have reliable means of transportation to get you to and from. And you got to have a place that you can go to decompress.
All right now.
That's it. For any grown man, you need to have 3 out of 3. And until you have 3 out of 3, you shouldn't even be thinking about dating. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, once you get that established, man, lock that woman down. Lock your lady down, bro. Okay? Let me tell you something. Can't nobody convince me that being single is better than being married. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm telling you.
Never. Ever. Never. My wife is dope. Period. What can a single woman offer me that my...
But I like how he said my wife is dope. You know what I'm saying? She dope. The uncomfortable truth is that it's too much STDs out here. HIV is running on a rampant. The younger generation is even bragging about you getting HIV. Okay, Sunkiss, I see you, baby. Thank you for the $1.99 super chat. Blessings to you. Blessings to you too, baby. Thank you. The uncomfortable truth is that you see, okay, you see all these people out here on social media doing the most. Do you hear me? They do the most. They come out here bragging that they done gave somebody HIV. They done gave somebody STD. They done gave somebody, you know, all this foolery. They bragging about what they done to somebody. How can you pass something to somebody and you content with that? Okay? You're content with giving them something that they can't get rid of, or something that is, you know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all don't care. Y'all don't care. Nobody could convince me that being single is the bee's knees. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Nobody could convince me of that. Y'all do the most. Okay? Y'all don't mind dogging it, raw dogging it. Y'all don't even care. You don't know the person. You just want to get that feeling. You know what I'm saying? You don't know this person. The one thing that I love about being married is that I have a covering. I have a covering. Y'all crazy. Now, whew, oh my God. Now, I want us to talk about something real quick, okay? Did y'all see the foolery that is going on social media with Did y'all see on social media the stuff that is going on with Shakira? Is it Shakira? Shakari Richardson. Oh my God. They done released the body cam footage of the police arresting her ass. And how she was lying on this man saying he was the one that was laying hands on her. That's nasty. That's a whole foolery. You understand? That's a whole foolery right there. She up there lying to the police about this man. Check out what she said. Here we go.
Relationship is about, but he lied. He's a liar.
Was there any type of physical assault?
No, I didn't touch him. He didn't touch me. I will be honest. No, I haven't hit him with anything. Not at all. But yeah, you're a coward.
Is it Shakari?
Shakari. Thank you so much.
Okay.
But I have to put down. I'm so sorry. You're driving me right now.
Yep, he's under arrest.
I'm under arrest right now? What am I under arrest? What am I under arrest for? Christian, are you serious right now? I didn't assault him though.
I did.
Mind you, Christian is not the one who called the police. You can't be in the airport and laying hands on somebody and think nobody is going to call the popo, okay? You don't know if it was the airline person in security that saw you. You don't know. It could have been it could have been an officer walking around that saw you and then approached the situation. But she tried to say, he didn't hit me, I didn't hit him, or whatever like that. She called him, you know, are you serious right now, Christian? You know what I'm saying? She's trying to call him names and this and that. Listen, baby, you have screwed up. You have screwed up. And the thing is that I don't see why nobody is actually pushing this video. Because if this was the other way around, that her boyfriend was laying hands on her, y'all would have had this all over social media. Y'all would have had this all over social media. You understand? That's right, 18. Security saw her And Big Brother is always watching. This is one thing I love about the airports. They got, listen, especially Newark, okay? Shout out to EWR. Cameras everywhere. Cameras see you doing all types of foolery. Cameras everywhere, okay? She laid hands on this man, and I'm going to share something with you. If it was him, baby, they would have had no words. They would have locked him up. They'd have locked him up. It'd have been all over social media. All the major channels would have viewed it. It'd have been all over the news and everything. But because it was Shakari, okay, nobody wants to say anything. You know, now they out here blaming the young man. It's his fault. It would have, now let me share something. Only how it would have been his fault is if he would have laid hands back. If he would have laid hands back and sucker punched her, then we'd be talking about something else. Because the way she was pulling and dragging on him and everything, he was trying to compose himself. But if he would have laid hands on it, we'd be talking another story, wouldn't we? Double standards is real, ain't it? Ain't it? Ain't it? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now, thank you to Through the Fire podcast for the $2 super chat. Here we go, sir. I greatly appreciate it. Shout out to Through the Fire podcast for the $2 super chat, baby. Thank you. All right, now, wait a minute. Hold on. All right. Naomi, I will, honey. I see you. I'll be praying for you, baby. I hope everything be all right. Shout out to Through the Fire podcast, baby. Thank you. Now, this is for Sunkiss. Sunkiss for the $1.99 super chat. I greatly appreciate it. Here we go, Sunkiss. Here we go, baby. Hey, love. What's up, baby? Oh, you said you think she was hacked. Okay, 18. Oh, I thought it was her. All right, now, wait a minute.
Don't you feel like a cry?
All right, now, wait a minute. Sunkiss, thank you, baby, for the $1.99 super chat, baby.
Here I am.
All right, now.
Come on.
All right. Oh, I didn't know green Thank you, Sunkiss, for the $1.99 super chat. I greatly appreciate you, baby. Now, we're going to do something. I wanted to let y'all go, but I can't let y'all go without doing this. Now, okay, we're going to talk about Dr. Umar. Okay, we're going to talk about Dr. Umar. I can't just let y'all go without talking about this man. Do y'all know he did a live, right? Recent live he brought up on social media, on IG. And then all of a sudden, this man snatched the live down. Now, anybody who follows Dr. Umar, he doesn't take the lives down. He let y'all watch it, okay? But he snatched the live down, y'all, okay? He snatched the live down. This is when he was confirming that he knew that the buildings were going, that he had a problem with paying the water and sewage and the taxes, okay? And then also he has a fine for the buildings being unoccupied, okay? So he has to pay a fine for that. Now check this out. The stuff that he has to pay, it is not It is not abnormal, okay? This is what usually happens in every town, in every state, when you take over property. You have to let them know that how you will, what you're going to do with this building and when will it be able to be occupied. You got to let them know that. They give you a certain time of how long you can have these buildings just looking a mess, okay? All towns and states, everybody does this. This is not abnormal. This is not a racist, you know what I'm saying? Okay, this is not racist or anything like that. I know they did 18, but I didn't get it. That's why I'm mad about it. I took too long. Oh my goodness. Walker, how are you, sir? It's good to see you. Yes, Melissa, he blaming the white man now. That's what I'm telling you. That's why I try to get to it. He blaming the white man now. I had to stop and look at y'all. The comment section. Walker, how you doing, sir? It's good to see you. Yes. So he blaming the white man now for all the foolery. And y'all know Lennon Honors is doing a whole stream on him for the last couple of days. Okay, Mr. Honors is getting down, baby. And he on tonight, okay? I ain't even mean to come into it because I wanted to watch the show, okay? But I had to do my live today. But can you imagine, okay? It's terrible, y'all. It's terrible. I'm sorry. And so now you see this man up there talking about y'all gonna march on Wilmington. Y'all gonna get out there and contact the mayor, the city office, the clerk office. Y'all gonna get out there. Now he said he just found out. And then he turned around and said 4 months ago, he was trying to do a payment plan. Now, my problem is that why did it take all these years for you to do a payment plan? Why did it take all these years for you to do a payment plan? Let's understand this. He's taking on bills from 2016. He bought the property in 2019, okay? I hope I'm getting these numbers right. He's taking on bills from 2016, okay? And he bought the building in 2019. And a lot of y'all who are in my comment section who are upset that he's taking on bills from 2016, that immediately tells me that y'all have never bought property before. And that's why you don't understand the assignment. And this is why it is good to have a lawyer to cross all those T's and dot all those I's before you buy property. Not just because, oh, I like the property. No, you need to have an inspector come out there. You need to have your lawyer to secure the building for you. As what I'm trying to say is that the lawyer is going to look over all the documents. The lawyer is going to check all the documents, everything that they submitted and stuff like that. The lawyer is going to make sure you're not responsible for any past taxes. You're not responsible for any sewage, water, anything you're not responsible for. The lawyer, your lawyer is going to cover your ass. Okay? Shout out to the lawyer we have from New York. Okay? Also, I want to say shout out to another lawyer, but that's a secret, so I'm just going to be quiet about that part. But you got to have a good lawyer when you're buying property. You got to have a good lawyer when you are buying property. Okay? And because Dr. Umar brought that building, those buildings as is, he got stuck with the past bills. Now, Dr. Umar puts on his page, who stands with Dr. Umar? He done put a picture up there and everything, a cartoon looking picture. Who's standing with Dr. Umar? And there were so many flunkies in the chat talking about, yeah, we with you, Doc. We with you. Y'all stupid. This man is shitting and pissing and dancing in y'all face. And yet y'all still with him. He brought that building so he could continue to get money from y'all. And now that he's being exposed, he couldn't even come tell y'all the truth. He knows who froze his account. If the account was really frozen, he knows who froze his account. And yet y'all sit up there and keep living it in, sucking it in, believing he's telling you the truth. This man ain't done nothing but rob the melanated community. And the sad part is that, listen, his intentions of doing a school is a good thing. That's not bad. His intentions of doing a school is not a bad thing. Not at all. Okay? But let's be clear. There are other melanated brothers that have their own school. Okay? They have their own school. And they were trying to give this man pointers. They were trying to give this man pointers. They were trying to assist him and tell him this is what you have to do to get this school. He let pride put him in this situation. He let his ego put him in this situation. Even though he came out here and he was dragging Siobhan Stone and this and that or whatever, but yet and still he still slept with her. Okay? And yet and still she still slept with him. Okay, the man has become a whole nightmare for the melanated community. And y'all have been seeping it in like it's good. And there are some brothers and sisters who really do the work with helping these children. You got people in New York, you got people in New Jersey, you got people in Chicago, you got people down south that they got programs that help young melanated children. Okay? You got a lot of programs that help. And there were so many men who wanted to help him get this school together, and he was not willing to listen. He was a one-man show. You cannot create a kingdom by yourself. You cannot go and create a kingdom by yourself. If you don't know anything about financing, you don't know anything about business, you will get up there and create a nightmare. And I'm going to share something with you. My brothers and sisters who have wisdom, even you know when you buy property, a lawyer must look over that paperwork. Somebody said in the chat, why would they sell him that property when they know that the ground is contaminated? Because the buildings was a nightmare for the previous owner. They was trying to get money any way they can. That's why they put it up as is. That's why they sold the building so cheap. And yet he went and bought these big behind buildings when he could have just bought a one-level school, okay? A one-level school that might have had, now he talking about he'll take a school that got 15, 20 rooms now. But he had a whole kingdom castle over there in Wilmington, and he want these people to march on that town for no reason. Now we're going to get into something, and we're going to talk about the foolishness that he done, okay? Now this is right here, let's get in here, Street Media TV. Is going to come in and dissect this. Fair use. Shout out to Lennon Honors, and also shout out to Information Man, because this is how I got this man's channel. Okay? Street Media TV. Shout out to this brother. Let him get in here and dissect this foolery.
In the rears and back taxes, right? And he went live, right? He's spoken out about this now. And he's saying that for 4 months, they were sending letters and emails trying to hear back from the bank, but the bank wasn't saying anything, right? So he knew about this the whole time. He was never transparent. He never came out. He never said anything. Now, we know that this man collected over $1.6 million, allegedly, right? Since 2010? Probably more than that. Right, 2009, something like that, right? He says 2014, but since he's been collecting money for a long time, he spent about $400,000 buying 2 buildings, right? So there should have been like at least $1.2 million left. He did some renovations to the buildings and stuff like that. But he ran that play because he knew that this was coming down the pike, but he didn't tell nobody. Yeah, I mean, there was no transparency. So now he started coming out with his bank accounts have been frozen. We know that he was mixed up in all kinds of controversies with all this stuff going on with his daughter, the baby moms, the situation with his mama, the situation with the woman he on there talking about her private parts. Doesn't smell delightful. He's saying all kinds of weirdo stuff online while collecting money for the public because he wants to open up a school for your children. And this is the way that he's carrying on, right? But he knew that this was coming, right? So he had to try to find it out. Now he's blaming racism. Now he's saying if he was white, they wouldn't have treated him like that, right? They wouldn't have treated the oppressor Pan-Africanism this way. But I knew that he was going to do this to rock the people back to sleep. Now, if y'all still like listening to this foolishness without him producing nothing, then it's shame on you guys. Because he came to social media to respond to all the backlash that he's been getting now, right? Because it's really hitting home now. Because now he has to show improvement. He doesn't have the ability. He doesn't have that money. That's why he said they froze his account.
He doesn't.
Check this out.
Special announcement.
Uh-huh.
FDMG Academy bank accounts are still frozen.
Oh my God.
FDMG Academy bank accounts are still frozen.
Y'all hear this, right? Green Bean,
Dr. Umar
right?
personal bank account is still frozen.
Oh my God.
Dr. Umar personal
You hear
bank
this,
account
18?
is
You
still
hear this,
frozen.
Melissa? Oh my
Brothers
God.
and sisters, we are fighting this war against FDMG and Dr. Umar Ifatunde. We are fighting this war against FDMG and Dr. Umar Ifatunde.
Oh my God. Now he's saying there's a war. There's a war against him. Now I want to share something with you. Now, Melissa, I'm only bringing you in here, baby, because you one of my Caucasian sisters. I'm only bringing you in here because of that, okay? Now, Melissa, if you decide you don't want to pay your taxes no more, you decide you don't want to pay the light bill, the water, and all that other stuff, they gonna come shut the shit down. Am I right? And if you don't pay your taxes, they gonna come and repossess the house. They gonna repossess the land. Am I right? Am I right, Melissa? Am I wrong? What is it now? Am I right? If you don't pay taxes on the property, okay? And listen, are they going? What happened, Melissa? She said yes all day. That's what's gonna happen. Melissa is a Caucasian sister. What's gonna happen? They gonna take the land. And take heed. And our husband don't pay the taxes. And we don't pay the taxes. And right now, our town also said, if you don't pay the sewer and the water, okay? Now, they sent out a new update to everybody because everybody was going crazy calling the water company like, what y'all talking about? The sewer and water. So they said, no. It's not like that. We're not going to seize it like that. It's going to be 2 years without it being unpaid. And then we're going to put a lien on your house. That's what they said. Because they scared the shit out of everybody with that first memo, okay? They ain't clarify it, okay? So now they done told everybody, no. 2 years. So now even here, they said, okay, listen, if you don't pay your water and you don't pay your sewage in 2 years, okay, we're putting a lien on the land to take the home, okay? So this is the uncomfortable truth, y'all. It's not just a white and black thing. No, this is a green thing, baby. This is a green thing. You don't bring that money, baby, it's done. You hear me? You don't bring that money, it's done. You understand? Let's get in here. Here we go. Shout out to Media Street.
We were supposed to get a refund within 4 days of our accounts being shut down. We were supposed to get a refund within 4 days of our accounts being shut down. We still haven't got our refund. We still haven't got our refund. We still haven't got our refund. So, not only are the accounts frozen, make sure y'all hit my Venmo, and my PayPal. PayPal.me/Umar the Psychologist. On August the 5th, brothers and sisters, on August the 5th, the city of Wilmington, Delaware, took out a notice to auction off the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy campus for unpaid vacant property registration fees. I repeat, on August the 5th, the city of Wilmington, Delaware, took out a lien.
So you're going to tell me you didn't know, though? But in the beginning, that's what he said he didn't know. Let's continue. Here we go.
To auction off the campus we bought, the campus we've been working on for 6.5 years. I was not notified of this. We were not notified of this. This past weekend, without an email, this past weekend, without a letter in the mail, this past weekend, without a phone call, the city of Wilmington put a notice on the door handle of both of our schools, informing me that if we don't pay the past due vacant property registration fees and outstanding utilities by the 25th of Black August, they will sell our campus. Brothers and sisters, can I ask you a question? Why were we not notified that they were going to try to sell our campus? Brothers and sisters, why are they trying to sell our campus at the very moment that our accounts are frozen?
Check this out. Even 18 said, Dr. Umar, Reverend Dr. Umar, you got the first notice last year, sir. The thing is that he's been owing this money. Now, remember, he owes back money as well. That's from the previous owner, 2016. But he didn't acquire this building to 2019, okay? So you still have the back money that he owes for this building. And so you know it got to be interest on top of it. Nobody is reading the room. People are like, oh, but the building was empty. Nothing was being used and this and that. He still owed money from back 2016. And this is why it's good to have a lawyer when you're buying property, so the lawyer can make sure you're not responsible for any past, you know what I'm saying, any past bills. Because the money he gave that school, the lawyer would, the money that he gave the person that he brought the school from, okay, the lawyer would have told them, y'all gonna have to pay anything that is past due with the money he's going to give you. And the rest is, you know, for y'all, for him purchasing the building. He's not going to be responsible for any taxes or any sewage or water. And this is the uncomfortable truth, because he wanted to go run out and buy this land and get y'all excited about the purchase. He didn't read the room properly. This is how you know that it's so sad how Black people, we don't know, my melanated brothers and sisters, we don't know how to handle certain business. You know what I'm saying? We think we know everything. One thing about take heed, if I don't know something, I'm going to ask. If I don't understand something, I'm going to ask. He walked himself into a death trap with not acquiring a lawyer because he didn't want to spend a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to spend more money. All that money he got from y'all, he don't want to spend all that money. And then he gonna get up there and lie in Newark, okay? And lie in Newark and say he was trying to get a building in Newark, but a small hat person had owned the building, and once they found out who he was, they didn't want to sell the property to him. That's a lie, sir, from the pit of hell. I know it's a lie. One thing about money is still green, ain't it? It's still green. Let's continue. Here we go.
Brothers and sisters, is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence that the city of Wilmington is trying to sell properties that we own and have been working on continually behind our backs.
Oh my God.
They were going to sell our schools behind our backs. They didn't even tell us that they were going to try to sell our schools. We received no notice in the mail.
Right.
We received no notice by email.
Right.
We received no phone calls at all.
Right.
That they were going to try to sell our school. Instead, they put a notice on the door handle.
Do y'all believe that the city never contacted him before? Do y'all believe that? Because even us who own homes, when you haven't paid your water bill and sewage, they send you another notice. If you haven't paid your taxes, they send you a notice about your taxes if you haven't paid your taxes. Okay? If you haven't paid your taxes, they send you a notice. So all these years, they never seen you on notice. We in 2025. So all these years, even in 2019, 2020, they never sent you anything. Because if you would have stayed on top of this back then, the bill wouldn't be so high. That's the truth. If he would have stayed on top of this back then, it wouldn't be so high. Now I'm going to share some with you. Look at 18 said, trying to sell. Reverend Dr. Umar, that property will be sold to the highest bidder. And I'm going to share some with you. I hope the city only sell it for what you owe them. I hope the city just could sell it for what you owe them, because if they sell it and it's at a high price, somebody buy it, that means you're going to be able to get the rest of the money after the city take their part. I don't want to see you be able to walk away with any money. Why the FBI is not involved in this mess? Somebody need to call you to order. Seriously. It's so sad. Let's get some investigation going on here. IRS, ding, ding, ding. Let's get some investigation going on here. Because it's terrible how people had sent money to this man believing he was doing something right. And all the while you were traveling the world, okay? All the while you were traveling the world and buying midget strippers, okay? Let me say that again. And buying midget strippers. Let me say that one more time. And up here buying midget strippers, okay? Let's continue. Here we go.
Somebody stole one set of notifications and sent it to the YouTubian struggle streamers. Somebody stole the Frederick Douglass High School paperwork off the front door and sent it to the struggle streamers that they were going to sell the school, and they wanted to sell the school before we found out. I believe that they wanted to sell the school before we found out. We were not supposed to know that they were going to sell our school. Why do I say that? We were given no notification. We received no letter in the mail. We received no email. We received no phone call that they were going to try to sell our schools. Instead, they put a notice on the door. In a low-income neighborhood, they put a notice on the door with rubber band and masking tape. They put a notice on the school front door.
What was they supposed to do? What was they supposed to do? The city does that. If you own your own property and the city see doing stupid shit on your property, even when they have the inspectors come out, they put a sign on your door with some tape. That's what they do. They put a sign on the door with some tape. Okay? Let's continue.
Rubber band and masking tape.
Family, we can't be this stupid.
That's right.
I told you this guy has mental health issues, man. He collected over $1 million.
Media TV. Shout out to that brother. That's him coming in right
there. Yeah, over $1 million left over. When you open up a school, you have to have a staff. Not just teachers. You have to have people that run the administration. You have to have people behind the scenes, lawyers, people that understand how the money works and where money is being allocated throughout the school for the school to function. You have to have all those things in place. Where's his secretary, right? Where's his lawyers, his attorneys? All these different things, right? Because if he collected money, that stuff should have been paid already. Why is that stuff back? Why is the taxes and everything backed up when you're still collecting money from the public and you're saying that we're about to open up the school? Why is the school in the rear?
He was traveling with the money. Okay? He was traveling with the money. How many times had Dr. Umar went to Africa? How many times had he been to Switzerland? How many times has he been to the UK? The man was buying everything and a little bit more. Okay? No, that's why the money not there. That's why the money not there.
First place, right? So this is what I'm saying. Like, he has the audacity to come on here. What do you think? We stupid? You collected. You collected. You got this big fund that you collected. We shouldn't be having this conversation because your secretary and the people that's employed that works for you should have already handled it.
He ain't got no secretary.
This is the Inner Armor.
He ain't got no secretary. You will never see nobody with this man. He ain't got no secretary. He's a one-man show. He collecting that money on his own. He's collecting that money on his own. Do you hear me? Oh my God. No. You understand? He collecting that money on his own. Okay? Oh my God. Ain't no way. Let's continue. Here we go. You
should have already handled that. But he wasn't finished insulting our intelligence. He doubled down by doing this.
Brothers and sisters, I want y'all to get ready for a protest. I want all FDMG donors and supporters to get ready for a protest. We may have to march on City Hall, brothers and sisters. We may have to march on City Hall because of the racism. I'm going to call it what it is, racism. Discriminatory treatment. Why did we get no notification that y'all were going to sell our schools? Why did you not respond to any of our emails to retroactively apply our vacant property registration fee waiver? I knew they didn't want Dr. Umar in Wilmington. I didn't know it was this bad. I knew.
So is this a racist thing? Because that's what he's trying to put towards it. This is racism. So when you don't pay your bills, okay, since 2019, 2016 you're responsible for, but since 2019, this is racism, y'all. This is racism. So if you don't pay your bills and they're ready to seize the land, this is racism. First of all, Wilmington is good because all those years they let you continue to keep that building. Because another town would have snatched that shit from under you. They are good. Since 2019, the bill's been due since 2016. And they ain't never come and do nothing. Man, if it was another county, they would have came and snatched that thing long ago. We in 2025, they would have came and snatched that stuff a long time ago. Oh my God. Let's continue.
That the power structure. I'm not talking to brothers and sisters in the community. They love us. Shout out to our Wilmington, Delaware family. Shout out to our Wilmington, Delaware family. They love Dr. Umar and FDMG. I'm talking about the power structure of Wilmington, Delaware. We knew they didn't want us in that city.
Oh my God.
But we didn't know they would go this far as to ignore us for 4 months and try to sell the school behind our backs. I didn't know they would go this far as to ignore us for 4 months and try to sell the school behind our.
Now he said he didn't know. He said he didn't know. Didn't he say in the beginning he didn't know? Now he's saying that, oh, for 4 months he been trying to contact them. Okay? You know what you're supposed to do? You're supposed to get on the good foot. You're supposed to go down there to the taxation office. You're supposed to go down there, talk to the county inspectors. You're supposed to go down there. Not know you trying to call and email and all this. No, go down there and talk to somebody. It shouldn't have took all these years for you to make a move about that school. You was getting in here, getting all the donations, getting that money, and you didn't do the right thing. And so now racism come into play. Let me share something with you. No matter what color you are, if you don't pay what you're supposed to pay, The county coming after your ass. Let's continue. Here we go.
I didn't know they would go this far. To ignore us for 4 months and try to sell our schools that we've been working on for 6.5 years behind our backs. So brothers and sisters, this is what we're going to do. We're going to fight like hell to get our money from the bank. We're going to pay off this vacant property registration fee waiver. And we might still have a protest at City Hall because this is wrong, brothers and sisters.
It's wrong.
I have emailed the mayor. I have gotten no response. I have emailed the chief of staff. I have gotten no response.
Right.
I have emailed the city council president. I have gotten no response.
Right.
So brothers and sisters, I'm going to meet with my team and we're going to decide if we're going to go ahead and have this protest. And it ain't going to be one. We're going to do multiple protests. And we're going to invite our donors and supporters from across.
And if any of y'all go out there and protest with him, I hope the mayor come out with a bullhorn and tell y'all that they've been trying to contact this man for years and he ain't done nothing. I hope the mayor come out with receipts. Even before the school get auctioned off, if I was the mayor, I would come out with receipts and blast that thing all over social media. Okay? I ain't lying. If I was the mayor, that's what I would do. I would expose that ass about how many times we have sent notices to him and he hasn't done anything. Okay? Shout out to the mayor of Wilmington because I'm going to share something with you. If it was me, I would expose that ass. I would expose that ass. I ain't lying to you one bit because this is foolishness. He want them to march on Wilmington and he didn't pay the bills. Oh my goodness.
Delaware, our donors and supporters across the United States, and our donors and supporters across the entire planet, we may have to march on Delaware to let them know that you don't treat black people like this. Because if I was white, I wouldn't have been treated like this.
So this guy's saying he has a team, and he
white.
gonna have his whole team come out and they're gonna protest and march on Delaware, right? Where's your team? How come you the only person that speak? Where's your spokesman at? This damn. Where's your spokesman at? Right? Where's the person that comes out that speaks for you? You know, that speaks for you. Because there is no team. This is a whole grip. This is a whole grip. My whole thing is you collected over $1 million. This stuff should have been paid. You already, see, this is the thing. He know when he wasn't paid.
Now, let me share something with you. Street Media TV, this brother is right. He knew. And let me share something with you. A-Team said just like this, Reverend Dr. Umar, just get a job at the college. I have a few friends who profess at night, okay, online, while continuing to work their day job. All right, 18. Melissa said he ain't gonna protest. He will look like a fool more than he already does. But he'll try it though. He'll try it. But that could be why he took that video down. He took this video down. The one he talking right now, he took this right off his IG page. He usually don't do that. He leave all types of bullshit up there, okay? But he took this one down. But everybody else had clipped it. Take heed was too slow. I saved it and sent it to the group chat, but I should have downloaded it and I didn't. Oh my God, next time I'm gonna make sure I get it. Here we go, let's go.
He knows that he had, listen, I own my house. If I ain't paying my bills, if I'm not paying my taxes, right? If I know I go X amount of years and I haven't paid any taxes, I owe taxes. If I don't pay my electric bill, I owe the electric bill.
That's true.
Like, who you think you talking to? So now you go to March, now it's about race. This ain't got nothing to do with no damn race. This got everything to do with a person that's just trying to run a school that don't know what the hell he's doing.
True.
They don't know what he's doing. But he wasn't finished.
If we were Asian, we wouldn't have been treated like this.
Look at that.
If we were Arab, we wouldn't have been treated like this. If we were Jewish, we wouldn't have been treated like this. But we were treated like this because we were black. How dare you ignore us for 4 months and then put a sign on our door without even telling us that you're going to sell our properties?
Oh my God.
Brothers and sisters, why didn't we receive a certified letter? Why didn't we receive a certified letter? Why didn't we receive an email? Why didn't we receive a phone call?
Now I'm going to share something with you. He's lying. He received notice after notice after notice after notice. They've been sending him. When you owe the county, they will send you notice after notice after notice. They will send it to you. Okay? They got tired and they said, let's go put a lien on that property. Let's go put a lien on that property. We're tired, okay? And that's what they did. Look how many years they was waiting for you to say something to them. Look how many years, y'all. They was waiting for him to say something. And now,
We're not going to give in. The only thing left on the elementary school is to lay down the tile. We're going to lay down this tile. And we're going to apply for our certificate of occupancy. We're going to lay down this tile. And we're going to apply for our certificate of occupancy. We're going to lay down this tile. And we're going to apply for our certificate of occupancy. And if we have trouble getting our inspection and certificate of occupancy, we will have to march. We will have to march. We might march anyway, brothers and sisters. We're not giving up. We're not giving up, brothers and sisters. We're not giving up. We need y'all to call the mayor of Wilmington, Delaware. We need y'all to call the mayor's chief of staff in Wilmington, Delaware. We need y'all to call the city council president of Wilmington, Delaware.
Daniel, I'm Daniel. Listen, Umar, that's a you problem, sir. Daniel, I'm with you, Daniel. Okay. Now, Melissa said, how long does it take to lay some tile down? I'm just saying. Okay. How long does it take? Okay. How long does it take? Okay. King Ball said, I'm not marching. I'm not marching either, baby. I'm not marching either. Let's continue. Here we go.
We need y'all to call the Commissioner of License and Inspections of Wilmington, Delaware.
All right.
We need y'all to call the Vacant Property Office of Wilmington, Delaware, and demand that those unjust fees be removed from our...
18 said, don't y'all be no fool and call them folks at the county. I'm tired of 18.
Let them know that you are a donor of FDMG. Let them know you are a supporter of FDMG. And let them know that if this situation is not rectified, we will...
Y'all clowning too much in here. Then you're going to say, Ninja, you had 10 years to open up that school. That's terrible. Let's continue. Oh my God, I can't. And then Melissa gonna say, I wonder how many people called.
On the city, and we will sue the city of Wilmington, Delaware.
Oh my God.
We will sue the city of Wilmington, Delaware for racism and discriminatory treatment.
This is racism, y'all.
This is your brother, Dr. Umar Tunde, letting you know that I'm still standing for black people. I'm still riding for black boys. And we will open the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. No racism from the city of Wilmington will stop us. No sabotage from the city of Wilmington will stop us. Tomorrow morning, get on your telephone and call the mayor. Tomorrow morning, get on your telephone and call the mayor's chief of staff. Tomorrow morning, get on your telephone and call the commissioner for license and inspections. Tomorrow morning, call the city council president of Wilmington and ask them, why was Dr. Umar and FDMG ignored for 4 months when he was trying to rectify this problem? Why was Dr. Umar and FDMG Academy ignored for 4 months while he was trying to rectify this problem? Brothers and sisters, they could have simply told us no. Brothers and sisters, they could have simply told us no. Brothers and sisters, they could have simply told us no. We will not retroactively apply your vacant property registration fee waiver.
Oh my God.
No problem. We could have got a payment plan.
Woo, he said
no problem. We could have got a payment.
Oh my God.
So now he has to salute. So
now listen, y'all. You heard him, right? He said we could have got a payment plan. Okay? We could have got a payment plan. Okay? We could have got a payment plan. Oh my goodness. Here we go.
He said that call the mayor's office, call the governor, call my mama, call everybody, goddammit. Call everybody. We're gonna take this because this is racism. My whole thing is, if this was racism, Umar, this was racism, why are you asking for a payment plan? If this civil rights is being violated, right, then you would say, I'm not paying nothing. I got my lawyer, we're going to court. They froze my account and took my money. No, you were negligent. It has nothing to do with race.
That's it.
You're making Pan-Africanism look horrible. You're making black people look horrible. So now you're saluting. You're saying you want people to come all out from all over the country and come march down Delaware with you. You want them to do all this. And the sad part is, you're asking people now to help foot this bill. See, this is the thing. You asking people to come help foot the bill for you because you lied and said they froze your account because you don't have the money.
Oh my God.
So now you need people to come foot the bill. I keep trying to tell you guys that this guy isn't right.
And the thing is, it was all a setup because he said 4 months ago he knew. So right after he came from South Africa, now he said his accounts is frozen. So he don't have any money to pay this stuff, okay? But I'm thinking, check this out. I'm thinking, right, that those accounts are not even frozen. He don't have no FDMG account at all. I don't think he have nothing. I'm telling you right now, I don't think he has nothing. Because you want to know why? Either he might have like, okay, it might be, you can have a bank account, but not have it linked to a credible bank. Like you can do something where you got like a card, you know, like a debit card. Like, you know, they got all these, you know, small debit cards that you use and they link to some type of bank, like a small bank somewhere in like, you know, forever land somewhere. You know, they have these internet banks or something. And so you can send money from there to there and this and that. Because you see he got PayPal. You see he got Cash App. He has to have something linked to that thing. So that doesn't make sense. I think he just knew that all this was going to happen. They been told him they was going to seize the land and everything. And so he came back and immediately told y'all, my brothers and sisters, a friend of mine asked me for some money. And when I went to the account, my accounts was frozen. And he said he didn't even know why the accounts were frozen. The thing is, I feel bad for some of y'all ninjas who believe in him. Like y'all can't read the writing on the wall. Like this man has failed y'all and took your money and did nonsense with the money. Okay, even Charlemagne is up there like, I don't believe he would do that. Charlemagne, I always thought you was wise. I always thought you was a wise man. I always thought you was wise. Want to know why I always thought Charlemagne was wise? Because Charlemagne asks the questions that nobody else want to ask. You know, like he want to ask the questions nobody else want to ask. He makes people that come on that show, you know what I'm saying, panties or underwears be in a bunch. Even though they may not like what he said, he gets them to the point where they like, damn, I can't stand Charlemagne. But now you're going to sit up here and cover for this ninja that you know he didn't do right with that money. All the while he been collecting taxes, he could have been transparent with his donors. He's supposed to be showing them things. He's supposed to have a special live for his donors. You know what I'm saying? For them to know what's going on. He don't show nobody nothing. He tell you if you question him, you gonna be put in a book of Negroes. Put Take Heed in a book of Negroes, damn it. Put Take Heed in a book of Negroes. I don't give a damn because I'm questioning. Something is not right. Put me in a book of Negroes, damn it. Let's continue. Here we go.
He ain't rap too tight. I keep telling y'all
I'm
this,
telling you.
I keep telling you guys this. Oh my God, man. Listen, this dude is crazy, man. But again, right? He not finished, man. He not finished. This is pure mental health issues, man. Check it out.
No problem. We could have got a payment plan. But instead of responding to me the first week of April.
Oh my God.
Instead of responding to me the first week of April. Instead of responding to me the first week of April, they ignore us for 4 months and put a sign on our door this past weekend. They ignore us for 4 months and put a sign on our door this past weekend saying we're going to sell these schools if you don't pay our money. We're not going to email you. We're not going to send you a letter in the mail. We're not going to call you. We're going to put a letter on your door.
Oh my God.
That somebody can take and run off with, as somebody did. They took the letter off the high school and sent it to YouTube, the struggle streamers. What if they took the letter off the elementary school? What if they took the letter off the elementary school? What if they took the letter off the elementary school? Brothers and sisters, we need your donation so we can pay this bill. They say we owe $20,000 on the elementary school. They say we owe $20,000 on the high school. They say we owe approximately $20,000.
And the sad part is he's talking about it's $20,000 on high school, $20,000 on elementary school. And this is the thing. What if y'all do really get the money up? Y'all get all the money up to pay the fees for these schools, right? And then he turn around and tell y'all that he didn't get the money up in time and now they done sold the property. So now what do you do? What do you do now? Because he's not going to send all that money back to y'all. Okay? He's not going to send the money back to y'all. So what do you do now? Now he $40,000 richer. Okay? He not going to send the money back to y'all. And all y'all Negroes in there talking about we with him, we with him. Y'all crazy. We with him, we with him. Now, A-Team said they sent nothing to the YouTubians. People went to the county clerk. Now, I'm going to share something with you. Somebody sent it to a content creator. One content creator. I don't know who it is. And then the content creator said, if y'all don't believe me, now go to the county clerk. He went to the county clerk too. I went to the county clerk too. That's why you see the most recent pictures, okay? You see the most recent pictures I had put up because I went to the county clerk too. I was like, I got to see if this is real for myself. I went there too. The shit is real. You understand? The shit is real. Okay? Oh my goodness. A-Team, I saw what they wrote. A-Team, you can block them. Okay? You can block that person. It's so crazy. And Melissa said he needs to walk away with a little dignity he has left. The little dignity he has left. Baby, that little dignity had walked off with this video right here. This video.
Elementary school. They say we owe approximately $20,000 on the high school. Our accounts are frozen. Our accounts are frozen. Our accounts are frozen. We need y'all to help us pay this bill. We're going to fight like hell to get our accounts freed up. We're going to fight like hell to get our accounts freed up. But if we don't, y'all got to help us pay this bill and save our school.
Y'all got to help us.
Y'all got to help us pay this bill and save our school.
Y'all got to help us.
Y'all got to help us pay this bill and save our school. You don't have to root for me, brother. I don't need you. I got more than enough supporters. Okay. But I want everybody to know that there might be a protest soon. We need you to come in from Africa, from Europe, from Australia, from Canada, to come in from all the 50 states and show the city of Wilmington, Delaware. You will not disrespect black people. You will not sabotage black people. You will not discriminate against black people. Oh my God. You will not try to steal property from black people. This is your big brother, Dr. Umar Ifatunde, standing strong, Leo season. We will not quit. We will not abdicate. We will not equivocate. Black queens forever, snow bunnies never. Gombiism to get back. Pan-Africanism to perish. See you in Nat Turner land. See you in New Orleans. See you in Hattiesburg.
This is why I can't.
So now he's, the thing is that he talking about see you in New Orleans, see you in Hattiesburg, and this and that. And you know what? I'm going to share something with you. I'm glad he mentioned New Orleans too. New Orleans, my heart breaks for y'all because y'all be playing with God. My heart breaks for y'all because y'all be playing with God. Okay? Y'all be playing with God. Listen to me. I have no problem with y'all doing a run. I have no problem with y'all doing a run. But why do the men gotta be in dresses? Y'all doing a fundraiser run. Why do the men gotta be in dresses? Do you know what the rest of the world be looking at us, just laughing at us for the dumb shit that we put on social media? They had black men, they had white men in dresses running around. Okay, New Orleans. Okay. Shout out to the YouTubians because I was like, what the hell is this? I've never saw this before in my life. Why do we always gotta be the butt of everybody joke though? Like y'all, all the men is in dresses. Everybody, they got the Caucasians, the Hispanics, listen, black men, all y'all was wearing halter tops. It's shameful. I don't even know why y'all think that this makes sense. It's for a run, it's for a charity. I'd have wore a red suit, damn it, or a short set and shit. I'd have ran out there. You wouldn't have got me in no dress, though. You wouldn't have got me in no dress. And any woman who was with her husband in a dress, you need a Georgia down south ass whooping. Now take heed to the message does not support violence. But I'll be damned. That's nonsense right there. Okay, that's nonsense. Let's get back to the foolery.
Pan-Africanism of Paris. See you in Nat Turner Land. See you in New Orleans. See you in Hattiesburg.
Black queens forever, snow bunnies never.
Oh
Black
God.
queens forever, snow bunnies never. Black queens forever, snow bunnies never. We emailed them for 4 months and they never responded. We emailed them for 4 months, they never responded. We emailed them for 4 months, they never responded. We owe $20,000 on the high school. $20,000. We owe $20,000 on the high school, ladies and gentlemen. Black queens forever, snow bunnies never. We're gonna need you guys to donate this money because we got to save this school. Even though I didn't know what I was doing and I was collecting money and I was buying midget strippers for the last 5 years. Don't worry about none of that, ladies and gentlemen. I was going behind the scenes, sleeping with
He said I was buying midget strippers. No disrespect to anybody who is, from that community. But why did he come out and say it like that? Oh my God.
As I was traveling the world with the money that you guys was donating, but don't worry about that. I need some more money now. I need some more of your money because the Marcus Garvey Frederick Douglass Academy has to be saved in the name of Pan-Africanism and pro-blackism. We got to save this. We're going to march. We're going to be rooting and tooting and looting and doing all kinds of things we got to do to save.
Let me share something with y'all, my melanated brothers and sisters. Just because you see a woman with a head tie, okay, and they might wear African attire and stuff like that, or you see a man with, the kufi and all this, and then he got the dashiki on, and he's wearing the jewelry, that doesn't mean that the person is coming to restore, okay? That does not mean the person is coming to restore. There are a lot of people who come dressed like sheep and is a wolf under the sheep clothing. People always ask, take heed, well, what you believe the community need? They need their fathers. That's what they need. What do you believe the community need to heal themselves? The fathers. That's what they need. My sisters, we need to start choosing wisely of who you open up your legs to and spread from east to west. Yes, I said it. See how easy it is to find out what the community needs? They need their fathers. These children need their fathers. They need their fathers.
Because you're not going to disrespect black people. That's what he sound like, y'all. That's exactly what he sound like. That's what he sound like, y'all. That's what he sound like. That's what he sound like. This guy ain't right in the head, man.
No,
he's not right in the head. Listen, there's no way in the world you got a staff and y'all didn't see this coming down the pipe. You need to fire that whole staff. You need to do clean house.
He ain't got no staff.
You need to clean. Like, who do you think you talking to? He really think y'all dumb. He got these people from all over the world. Well, if you got these people from all over the world, you should have been transparent with them months ago.
Facts, what that brother is saying. Okay, Green Bean said Pan-Africanism is considered dead now. He ain't lying. You have messed this up for a whole bunch of people who is in that community that support us, support the alliance of us knowing or connecting with the motherland. You crazy. You done lost your mind. Now we're going to say alleged, take heed, don't want to get in here and slander anybody. But man, you's a straight pimp. You's a straight pimp. And you finesse a lot of melanated people. Baby, you's a scammer, baby. You's a scammer. You's a scammer. Oh my goodness. Here we go.
Emailing them and they didn't respond to you for 4 months, you should already have that money to pay. We shouldn't be having this conversation right now. Again, he can say this to anybody. He's not street smart, right? At all. Because he wouldn't be coming before the public saying what he's saying, right? So he's saying there's some YouTubian struggle streamers. So he's saying there's some YouTubian struggle streamers. So he's saying that some YouTubian struggle streamers went to the school and snatched the notice off the door. You already had the notice, Umar. That's why you was emailing the banks and sending letters to the banks. Well, your staff was that don't exist. Your AI staff, right? Your AI staff. How come you don't hire none of the midget strippers you deal with to go just help you in ministry and do all the things that you need to do, Dr. Umar? Like, man, this thing is goofy, man. Real freaking goofy. And it's embarrassing, man. And I told you guys, we got a whole lot of leaders, so-called leaders, and Prince and Pan-Africanists, but not enough actual people that's doers, that get the job done. People out here that really go do work for real. And this guy's holding the mirror up to the black community because he's a direct reflection of the mindset of a lot of our people in the community. And this is why he's able to.
And you know what? Street Media TV, this brother is right. I want y'all to get over there and like and subscribe to Street Media TV. This brother content is fire. Y'all get over there and like and subscribe. He also is a pillar in the community, okay? He has his own, I think they say he has his own school, or he has a program where he helps young inner city children. Y'all get in there. Any donations that you give to him, it goes to those children. They said that this man right here is legit. You hear me? We got to stop donating to fraudsters. You understand? To these fake pimp bootleg pastors, okay? This man right here called Street Media TV. Y'all get over there, like and subscribe to that brother channel. And only how I know about him is because of, I think it's Information Man. Shout out to Information Man, who dropped this brother's name in the chat and was like, y'all go over there and like and subscribe to his channel. And that's what I did. So y'all do the same. Get over there, like and subscribe to his channel. You want to donate? His donation link is in his bio. You know what I'm saying? This is a credible brother. You got Mrs. He Said and Mrs. She Said, who do a book bag drive every year before school start. And you can donate to them as well because they do a book bag drive for the children. Okay? Every year they do book bag drives for kids. Book bags, notebooks, all this, pencils, everything. Every year, okay? You want to donate to a credible program, get the people that you know that's doing the work. This man ain't never have a conference for children. He never had a summer program. He never had none of this stuff. You never hear him talk good about any kids. None of these things he did. He ain't done nothing. All he talk about is donations, and that's it. That's all he talk about. He never talk about anything that he does for the kids. And let me share something with you. I know a lot of people be like, well, take heed. And I said this already. Well, take heed. What you think will help the black community? Their fathers. Their fathers. Stop substituting the daddy. Stop trying to substitute the daddy. Before you lay down with a man, look at him very well before you lay down with him. Because I can't tell y'all, oh no, just sleep with your husbands, because y'all not doing that. Just sleep with the man who want to marry you. Y'all not doing that. Nobody's listening to me when I say that. So look at this man very well and find out if this man will be a good father before you give him a dynasty. Y'all just giving babies to give babies and thinking the man want to be with you and he gonna stay with you. Some of y'all believe these babies keep men. And they don't. They don't. And then you wind up raising these babies alone. These children need their fathers. That's what will save the melanated community. Let's continue.
So while we make jokes about it, no, this is serious. This guy's a joke. He's a joke. And he needs to be put in his place. He ain't taking no accountability for nothing. Nothing. Right in front of y'all faces. You know why he's doing that? Because he don't have to.
He don't have to.
He don't have to. But I'm going to cut this video short here. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button. Subscribe to Street Media TV. Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.
Shout out to Media TV. That brother is amazing. The content is fire. Y'all, okay, here's another page out of Dr. Umar's book that deny, and if you can't deny, then you get in here and say racism. Okay? If you can't do anything else, deny, and then racism. Okay? After you say yes, you found out. You know now. So now you say it's racism. And I'm going to share something with you. I don't care what color you are in the United States. Green will always have people to move. You hear me? The color green will always have people to move. If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. Also donate to the page as well. Okay? Listen, guys, it's something crazy. It's something crazy. And I feel bad for all the ones, okay? Now, 18 said it's all President Trump fault. I'm falling out. 18, you too much. The uncomfortable truth, okay? The uncomfortable truth is that this is terrible. He has scammed all these people. It is terrible. Deny. And then when you tell the truth, you say, okay, wait a minute. This is racism. If you don't pay your bills, this is not considered racism. You don't pay your bills. Now, it's different if he was paying his bills and now they want to try to seize the land from him. That's different. You know what I'm saying? They want to take the land from him. That's different. Okay, now we could talk about racism. Okay, now we can talk about racism. Okay, but you haven't been paying those bills. So we can't get in here and talk about racism. You just a lousy ass person who don't pay bills. Because even when you had your own place, you didn't pay your bills. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be cursing, but that's the uncomfortable truth. And the sad part is a lot of us don't want to see that. A lot of us, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us can't see that you are the wolf in sheep clothing. Now, I enjoyed my time with all of y'all tonight. Thank you so much for everybody who showed up. I'm sorry it was so many trolls in the chat, y'all. You know, when you do night shows, you'll get all the trolls in the chat. You understand? You'll get all type of crazy people in your chat talking about suck this, suck that. You'll get all types of foolery because they don't have nothing else better to do. You understand? But to come in and talk nonsense and alive, and we're having adult conversation. So that'll always be. I'm sorry for the trolls. My mods did their best to get the trolls out of here. And I'm sorry for that, okay? I'm sorry for that, for all the nonsense that y'all saw in the chat. To all my cloud watchers, okay? If you didn't hit that like button, okay? Okay, if you didn't hit the like button, okay, you being disrespectful. Okay, you being disrespectful. Please hit the like button. Okay, even if you don't want to follow me, hit the like button because you watch me. Okay, baby, be nice now. Be nice. Hit that like button. Okay. Now I gotta go, everybody. I had a wonderful night with you all. God willing, I see y'all tomorrow, and we'll be talking about something else. But we gonna be staying on the Dr. Umar Saga because this stuff is foolishness, honey. This is some nonsense, baby. I'm sorry. Oh my God, I feel bad for all the people who donated to this man. Some of y'all has sent your half of your rent money, light bill, gas bill. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to buy the kids some clothes, and you went and sent this money to this man, believing in the dream that he has for melanated boys and girls and stuff like that. And the uncomfortable truth is their father, the dream that their father had for them is more greater than what this man who don't know your children from Adam had for them. Now he on IG posting up conversations from parents. Now I ain't never see him post conversations from parents talking about their child need help and this and that. He never saw stuff like that before, but now you see it all over talking about, oh, he trying to help the melanated community. No, you robbed them, sir. You robbed them. And I'm gonna share something with you. There's a special place in hell for people like y'all that do nonsense to people who believe in you. To people who believe in you. Somebody said, oh, take heed, you going to be doing this school thing next. No, why? Why am I doing that? Why am I doing that? Why would I want to get in here and talk about, oh, yeah, let's do a school? No, no, no. These children need their fathers. These kids need their fathers. Get these kids under their father. That's the one that will structure them and give them guidance. Get these kids under their fathers. Start choosing men of substance instead of Pookie and Rere. Pookie and Rere get the pussy. This is the nonsense we talk about every day. We have to choose better. Every black man does not deserve a... Okay, sorry, y'all. I'm going to let y'all go. The stream dropped. And when you're talking about children being with their fathers and you're talking about positive things, the stream does that. Y'all know that already. So check this out. Everybody have a wonderful night. I'll see y'all, God willing, tomorrow morning. And if you want to donate to the channel, you can donate through Cash App, through Venmo, through Super Chat. You can also shop with us. Our family business is called ubnracksfashion.com, Mercari, POSHMARK, and eBay. You'll see the links in my bio. If you want to buy merch, scroll to the top of the page. You will see shop or store if you're interested, okay? We have hoodies, shirts, mugs, water bottles, baby clothes, all that good stuff, okay? So everybody have a wonderful night. For the ones who waited and stayed, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate y'all. And we're going to go out with some motherland music. Take heed to the message, everybody. Yeah. Jersey. I'm from New Jersey, baby. You don't hear that Jersey accent?